If she want to be grown, she got to deal with those consequences. So now I'm finna drop her off anywhere. I don't care where I drop her off at. I know she's finna get out my house. I know that for sure. She is going somewhere. I don't care about none of that. And take that phone. Take that phone. I'm taking that phone back. And she only brought a little bit of clothes.
So what are you talking about?
Man, I don't even know what you're saying right now, and I don't care. This is my household. This is my rules. If she want to get pregnant at 15 years old, then this is what she gonna have to deal with, and this is what she gonna have to go through. You fall in the same exact steps as your cousin. You want to be like your cousin, homeless? You want to be like your cousin? Now you gotta wear no shoes. Now you gotta wear no shoes. Man, I don't.
Why are you recording me?
Why I'm recording you? Because I'm showing other people an example. This is not the way to go. This is not the way to go.
I will give you.
Man.
I will give my baby her smite.
Man, give me that phone, man.
No, give her
Give me
phone.
that phone.
Give her her phone.
Give me that phone. What you mean? Get her that phone back? No.
Give her her phone.
No. I'm finna drop her off. Delete all this Instagram stuff. All this is finna get out of this phone. Like, for real. All this is finna go.
This is so weird.
What you mean I'm so weird? What you mean I'm so weird?
It's not like my step anymore.
Hey, deactivate her Instagram page. Deactivate her Instagram page.
Go for real, because you making a scene.
Shalom, Yasharala Shalom. This your Quadash Alahayim coming at you with another quick lesson. First and foremost, I like to say Kal, Halal, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Amanawal, Barakatah. Yahweh being the name of our Heavenly Father, the Ancient of Days, the Lord of Hosts, the Almighty. And Yahweh Shai being the name of His only begotten Son, our Lord and Savior, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And as you can see in this opening clip, this father is giving his daughter the boot out the crib, man. Because she being a thought and got pregnant while under his roof. Which is a damn shame, man. Which is a damn shame. And then you have people criticizing this man for putting his daughter out on the streets. That's where she belongs, in the streets, man. You're not supposed to give yourself to another man out of order at that age that she is while you under your father's house. She was in the wrong for thinking that she can have sex and get pregnant while she's in her father's house. And that's what's wrong with a lot of our youth today, man. They follow in the ways of the beast because, in the ancient world, this was a wicked thing. Even now in today's time, this is a wicked thing, man. But people are so damn blind, they can't see it. They can't see what the problem is. She made a mistake. She this, that, and the third. You got to take care of her. You gotta. No, her husband, the one who she opened her legs to, is now responsible for taking care of that child, of that 15-year-old girl. Right? He doing what he's supposed to as a father and giving her ass a reality check because she should have thought about all that before she opened up her legs and got pregnant under her father's roof, man. Let's start off with the book of Isaiah, the first chapter, and let's go to the second verse. The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 2, and it reads, "Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth. For the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me." Right? So the Heavenly Father brought up the nation of Israel from children on up into the nation that we are now, but we have rebelled against him. Now on a minor level, this young lady have rebelled against her father. Her father nourished and brought her up in this world, and she done rebelled against him and done stepped out and done got herself pregnant at 15 years old, still in school, still in high school. Right? I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. Like I said earlier, in the ancient world, this was a major trespass. Even for a woman to lose her virginity in her father's house, let alone being pregnant. But for a woman to lose her virginity in her father's household was a shameful thing, man. Because a father's responsibility is to protect his daughter's innocence for as long as possible until she's ready to take on that role of a wife and a mother. A father's job is to protect his daughter's innocency. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 42nd chapter, in the 9th verse, in the Apocrypha, also known as Sirach. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 42, and verse 9, and it reads, "The father waketh for the daughter when no man knoweth, and the care for her taketh away sleep." Right? So a father is up at night thinking about his daughter's future, thinking about plans for his daughters, setting goals for his daughters, man. Right? Ensuring that she don't lose the innocence of her youth. You know what I'm saying? It take away sleep from a father. It says, when she is young, least she pass away the flower of her age. And being married, least she should be hated. So a father has hope of raising a virtuous daughter, according to the scriptures, a righteous daughter, right? And you're raising your daughter to treat her future husband with honor and respect the same way she should be treating her father with honor and respect, right? So the father is raising the daughter up to be a loving, caring wife. Verse 10, in her virginity, least she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house. Right? Verse 10 again, in her virginity, least she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house. So that young lady who's 15 years old, she is defiled. Why? Because she has gotten a child in her father's house, man. And all along, her father is being a father trying to preserve her virginity till it's that time, until she's ready. She's supposed to be focused on school, right? Civil skills and morality. She's supposed to be worried about her future. She's supposed to be worried about her life and becoming developed and becoming a mature woman, right? She's not supposed to be worried about sex, parties, what else? Drugs, alcohol. Teenagers' mind is not supposed to be fixated on those things, because those things lead to destruction, right? Worried about love and hip hop at 15 years old, watching a lot of pornography at 15 years old, masturbating at 15 years old, man. Why? Because this system is over sexualized. This beast system, that runs America, it promotes whoredom to children. I just recently seen Uncle Luke, the old school rapper Uncle Luke. He was in some hot water from this video vixen, this Northern Kingdom video vixen, saying that he was grooming children at a young age back in the 90s. Right? And that's what this industry does. She was telling the truth, because this industry does groom children. The radio have explicit songs, vulgar songs. Even now in the music videos today, it's like soft porn. Right? I seen a video with Kodak Black and some chick was singing. She was the artist. It was her song, but she was in the video, her butt out. Very provocative. It's sickening the way that these people influence our children to have sexual immorality. Right? Verse 10 again from the top. In her virginity, least she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house. Right? That's a major violation, whether you like it or not. Whether you think the father is being cruel for kicking her out or not, she's defiled in her father's house. She done brought a child in her father's house. It's a big deal, right? But don't nobody care about how the father feel, though. It doesn't matter how he feel. That man hurting, man. That man is literally hurting. And it says, and having an husband, least she should misbehave herself. So a father's responsibility is to teach her daughter how to be a virtuous, righteous wife, how to cook, clean, tend to the household, and the mother as well. The mother's supposed to be teaching this as well. And a father don't want to give his daughter in marriage and the husband come back with an evil report from the daughter, man. Or your daughter staying out late at night. Or your daughter won't listen to me. She won't cook for me. Your daughter disrespects me all the time. She never reverenced me. She never honored me. A father don't want to hear that. All right? It says, and having an husband, least she should misbehave herself. And when she is married, least she should be barren. Right? Because a father want his daughter to conceive and have children so she can carry on that her husband's lineage, that family line, that bloodline. Right? So point being is, a father is always supposed to be there to support his daughter and nourish his daughter and take care of his daughter the right way. And the daughter's job is to honor and respect her father until she is married. And now she give that honor and respect to her husband when she's under her husband's roof. Right? Let's go to Deuteronomy, the 22nd chapter and the 13th verse. The book of Deuteronomy, the 22nd chapter and the 13th verse. And it reads, if any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her, and this is not a sin to go into a woman and then you don't find no favor in her, you begin to hate her, right? You don't like her, right? You greatly despise her. That's hatred, right? It said, if any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her, verse 14, and give occasions of speech against her, Salakia, and give occasions of speech against her, and bring up an evil name upon her, and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid. So this man is presenting his problem, right? He's presenting his vexation, right? He said, I went into this woman. Now I'm bringing an evil name upon this woman because I found her not a maid, meaning a virgin. The word maid means a young virgin. So he's saying I went into this woman and she wasn't a virgin, because in the ancient world, when a man took on his wife, he took his wife's virginity, because there was something called morals back in the ancient world that we abided by, that we kept, that we valued near and dear to our heart, morals and values. Right. So when a woman lost her virginity, she lost it to her husband that she was going to be with for the rest of her life. So this man is saying that he married this woman. He went into this woman, but she wasn't a virgin. Right. Verse 15, it said, then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city in the gate. Right. So the father of the damsel, meaning the young woman, right, the young girl, the young lady, and her mother, they bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity. Right. When in the ancient world, when a man and woman went to consummate the marriage by having sex, they would lay a white sheet down wherever they would have sex at, so they can have the token of her virginity. Because once a man, so to say, pop a woman's cherry, she bleeds. Right. When she lose her virginity, she bleeds, and that blood goes onto that cloth, and that becomes the token of her virginity. Right. So once they do that and have sex and put that blood on that sheet, they would then take it to the father, to the parents of the damsel. And that would be the token of her virginity. And the father would be comforted knowing that his daughter wasn't a whore, that she really lost her virginity, and that he did a good job at raising her. right? So they would take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city in the gate. Verse 16, and the damsel's father shall say unto the elders, I have given my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hateth her. So he's presenting the information to the elders and showing the elders that, hey man, this man is lying, because he's saying that my daughter wasn't. These accusations are false that he's presenting against my daughter, because I have the token of my daughter's virginity, right? Verse number 17, and lo, he have given occasions of speech against her, saying, I found not only thy daughter a maid, and yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity. And they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city. So they got to look at the evidence, because this man is bringing accusations against his daughter, right? And in this sense, the accusations are not true, because the father has the token of the daughter's virginity, right? So the man is blatantly lying on the daughter, on his wife. Verse 18, and the elders of that city shall take that man and chastise him, right? So the elders going to take that man and chastise him for the false accusations, right? Because the Most High hate a false witness that speaketh lies, man, right? So they had to come up and discuss the consequences for this man making false accusations. So they had to chastise him. Verse 19, and they shall immerse, and immerse means to punish with a fine, right? So he got to break bread. And they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver, and give them unto the father of the damsel, because he have brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel, and she shall be his wife, and he may not put her away all his days, right? So he can't just divorce this woman because he don't like her. He can't divorce her because she messed up on the meal, right? That he liked a lot. One of his favorite meals, she messed up on it and burnt it a little bit, and now he want to divorce her. No, he can't put her away all the days of his life, except it be for fornication or adultery. Then he can put her away. But if she not doing none of that, and she honoring him, and she's serving him as her head, and reverencing him, and doing the role of a wife, of a virtuous wife, it ain't nothing he can do. He can never put that woman away all the days of his life, right? Because he brought an evil name upon the virgin of Israel. This woman lost her virginity to him, and he tried to, cut ties with her by lying and bearing false witness. So now you can't go nowhere, right? And that's how we rolled in the ancient world. Now, let's just say these accusations that he brought against her, these charges he brought against her, was true, right? Let's take a look into what happens if these accusations are true. This is Deuteronomy, the 22nd chapter, in the 20th verse, and it reads, but if this thing be true, and the tokens of virginity be not found for the damsel, then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house, and the men of her city shall stone her with stones, that she die, because she have wrought folly in Israel, to play the whore in her father's house. So shalt thou put evil away from among you. Right? So if those accusations are true, if this man went into to this woman that's claiming to be a virgin, right, a young maid, and he finds out that her cherry is already broken, right, that there's no blood on the token of virginity, on the cloth for the token of virginity, right, they got to bring the father out in front of the door so like they got to bring the damsel out of the father's house to the door front. And the men of the city is to put her to death by stoning. Yep, by stoning, execution, right? Because she wrought folly in Israel, man. She did some foolish, devilish things and played the whore in her father's house, being a thought in her father's house, man. That's a sin worthy of death. That is a transgression of the law that's worthy of death for a young girl to be having sex while she's living in her father's house. Right? But in today's time, people think they don't think nothing of it. Oh, she did nothing wrong. Shit happens. Right? That's the mentality of the people of the world today. Right? And it goes to the extent of not all women, but some women, right? Their daughters will get pregnant. They find out, they won't even tell the dad. They taking the daughter to go get an abortion. Right? They're not even letting the father know that his daughter is with child and that the mama is finna take her to go get an abortion. It's a secret that they'll keep from the father, man. How wicked and evil is that? Right? But that goes into true accusations of a girl playing the whore in her father's house. That's a capital offense that's worthy of death. Right? Let's go back to Ecclesiasticus, the 42nd chapter in the 11th verse. Ecclesiasticus chapter 42 and verse 11, and it reads, "Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughingstock to thine enemies, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude." Right? So that's why you got to keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, man. You got to keep your eyes on your children. You got to tend to them like you tend to the flock, man. Right? You got to evaluate. You got to check up on them. Right? You got to discern and read your children. You keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, man. Don't set boundaries, man. Don't give her liberty to do whatever the hell she want to all the time, man. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, or else she gonna make you a laughingstock to your enemies. Right? Now everybody in the city and everybody in the community talking about you and your household and how that shit is out of order, man. Right? And a byword in the city and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude. This man, this father of this 15-year-old little girl, hey man, he's brokenhearted, man. He feel a bunch of shame right now. Right? He feel a bunch of shame. His whole family talking about this. The son, the young man who got her pregnant, his family talking about this. Right? The whole internet is talking about this. Right? And it's a shame before the multitude. Right? Is he wrong for kicking her out the crib? No, he not wrong. Cause really, that's a transgression worthy of death. She really supposed to get put to death for playing the whore in her father's house, man. Right? Let's go to Deuteronomy, the 23rd chapter and the 17th verse. And I'm going to close out with this. Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 17. And it reads, "There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel." Right? There's supposed to be no whores, thots, sluts, prostitutes, harlots of the daughters of Israel. Right? Your daughter not supposed to be on TikTok twerking. Your daughter not supposed to be sneaking watching pornography and want to act those scenes that she see in those pornography films. Right? She not supposed to be sleeping with different men, different boys while she's in her father's household. Right? There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. And there was a teacher explaining that her ballet class, her students, the young girls, been requesting to listen to Sexy Red, man. Want to listen to a song called Pound Town at 5 years old.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet, 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions. And 7 times today, I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit. And mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to fucking sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. Your daughters, your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound?
Right? The Most High say don't prostitute your daughters. And that's what these women are doing, man. They are literally prostituting their daughters. Right? That young lady, she was breaking down crying, man. Telling the story about those little girls, you know, being way too grown and fast for their age. Right? And it starts with home. Right? There shall be no whores of the daughters of Israel, nor sodomite of the sons of Israel. Right? Because there's consequences that comes along with that lifestyle and with that music and with that mentality. It's consequences, man. You mess around and have a daughter grow up. You have a daughter that been playing the harlot in her youth, and when she grow up, now she has HIV.
Nah, because I went to the fucking doctors today, and I'm gonna show you what the fuck they said. I'm gonna show you what the fuck they said, man.
You got COVID? You got HIV, bro?
Yeah, I probably got it from fucking you.
You know you didn't get it from me.
Why I didn't? You the only person I'm. You the only person I'm fucking. So who else I'm gonna get it from?
Oh, shoot.
Who the fuck I'm gonna get it from besides you?
Okay,
Tell who?
bro, hear me out.
What you mean hear you out?
Oh my God.
What you mean hear you out though? Like what you mean by that though? What you mean hear you out?
Bro, like you for real?
What you mean hear you out?
Bro,
What you mean?
my hair.
Nah, what you mean
Get
hear?
off my
What
stuff.
you mean hear you out?
Off my stuff.
What you mean hear you out? Nah. What's up though? What's up? You got some explaining to do.
No, you have explained to do. You probably gave it to me.
Listen.
And I probably gave it to somebody else.
Listen.
Guys, this is why I stepped out on you. Cause I just know you wasn't even.
What you mean you
stepping.
stepped out?
You wasn't even
Hold
stepping.
on. What you mean you just stepped out?
When last time we had
Hold on.
sex? Months ago.
Hold on. What you mean you said you stepped out?
When last time we had
Hold
sex?
on. So I need to know.
Answer my question.
We had 2 months ago.
3.
2.
3. You make
Whatever. More of the story is this. Listen. More of the story is this.
How? When did you?
I tell
Right? And now she's giving it to men. Right? And that concludes this lesson. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Hamashiach, Amanawal, Barakatah. It's H.O.I. Las Vegas. It's H.O.I. to the Cherries Fly. Shalom, Yasharallah.